Cavapoo versus Goldendoodle. If you love Doodles but want to know a little more about the specific breeds, then today's video is perfect for you. Welcome to another dog breed comparison, where we take two different dog breeds and see what they have in common, but more importantly, what makes them unique and different. Today we'll be covering the Cavapoo, a dog that many people don't even realize is a doodle by just the name, and comparing them to the Goldendoodle, one of the most well-liked and popular dogs in the world. If you're looking for your next dog or are just curious about what makes the doodle such a beloved animal, then stick around until the end of the video. What is a Cavapoo? Like all doodles, the Cavapoo is a hybrid dog with a single poodle parent. The other parent here is a Cavalier Saint Charles Spaniel, a small dog that is known for their vocalness and high amounts of energy. As they age, these dogs tend to slow down a bit, and some people may even describe them as couch potatoes once they hit a certain age. A lot of the Cavalier Saint Charles Spaniel's attributes and traits transfer down to the Cavapoo, but don't be mistaken, these are two different dogs entirely. Cavapoos inherit a lot of poodle traits as well, including their work dog mentality and their high level of intelligence. Oh, and let's not forget the famous doodle coat that they inherit from the poodle, which is non-shedding and hypoallergenic. What is a Goldendoodle? Long-term viewers of the channel probably know just about everything there is to know about the Goldendoodle, but let's do a brief rundown for those of you that may not be as familiar with them. Goldendoodles are the result of crossing a golden retriever with a poodle, which gives them a unique mix of playfulness as well as intelligence. These dogs have a lot of energy and are the definition of a family pet. They do well with children and excel in environments with a lot of stimulus. This dog is not going to be quite as cuddly as the Cavapoo, but they're very loyal and would love nothing more than to spend each and every day with you. A closer look at size. While Cavapoos are some of the smallest doodles out there, the Goldendoodle is a medium to large dog and can weigh anywhere between 30 and 45 pounds at full size. Since both of these dogs are hybrid animals, that size can fluctuate a lot, since breeders are more in control of the end result than with a purebred animal. Cavapoos tend to have a short stature and will usually only be between 9 and 14 inches when they fully mature. Their weight is also pretty tiny, clocking in somewhere between 9 and 25 pounds. These are very manageable dogs in terms of size, and as a result are easy to transport, crate, or walk. You'll never have to worry about a Cavapoo out-muscling you as an owner, which for some gives some peace of mind. Personality and social expectations. None of that is to say that you should be worried about aggression when it comes to either of these dogs, as both the Goldendoodle and Cavapoo are renowned for their temperaments. In particular, the Goldendoodle tends to be a very laid-back dog when they're properly exercised, and they also inherit a lot of great service dog qualities from their Golden Retriever side. Even if you get a Goldendoodle that weighs in around 100 pounds, you can rest assured that these goofballs will still treat children, other pets, and strangers in a way that you can be proud of. The Cavapoo has a pretty different personality and disposition from the Goldendoodle, but that doesn't mean they're any less sweet or kind. These dogs typically have a lot of energy as they are young, but usually mellow down as they start to get older. While the Goldendoodle is known for its seemingly never-ending battery, the Cavapoo is a dog that is perfect for people that would rather spend quality time at home than on a trail or at the beach. These dogs love the comfort of home, and the only thing they love more than that are their owners. These are loyal creatures who get along with basically anyone, which makes for an enjoyable experience for dog lovers since you can easily socialize them with other pets and take them to dog parks. The Training and Exercise Guide. When it comes to the training part of things, these dogs share a lot in common too. Since both are smart creatures, the training process isn't usually that intense, and you can get as little or as much out of it as you see fit. Goldendoodles and Cavapoos both respond strongly to positive reinforcement, and they're motivated more for a desire to make you happy than even doing a good job. Generally, the Goldendoodle will have an easier time learning more advanced tricks and commands, since they're a little smarter than the Cavapoo. Socializing either of these dogs is an easy but important step for either of these dogs, as failing to do so can create a lot of issues down the line as they get older. Introducing these dogs to strangers, other dogs, and children will help make sure that they don't struggle with those interactions and get scared by them later on, and it helps to make sure your dog is calm and composed at all times. Lifespan and health. The traditional line of thinking when it comes to dogs is that smaller ones tend to live longer and healthier lives than their bigger counterparts. But does that hold up here? Well, a Goldendoodle is a pretty healthy dog, living around 10 to 15 years on average. There are a number of factors that impact this figure, but the one you should be most aware of is their genetic history. These dogs are very popular and are also considered designer dogs, so there are plenty of people trying to make a quick buck off of breeding them. Proving that your breeder is legit and has the proper paperwork and tests before making a decision is very important when it comes to Goldendoodles. Cavapoos, on the other hand, live longer than most other doodles at 12 to 15 years. These dogs are known to live even longer than that on occasion, too, which is a huge feather in their cap if longevity is most important to you. Grooming process. Remember how we mentioned earlier that the Cavapoo and Goldendoodle have non-shedding, hypoallergenic coats? Well, as great as that is for people with allergies or to limit the amount of cleaning around the house you'll be doing, it also comes with its own set of challenges as well. Grooming is extremely important to both the Cavapoo and the Goldendoodle, and you'll be visiting a groomer every other month or maybe even more to make sure they're clean and their coats are healthy. You also will want to regularly brush these dogs, as otherwise their hair can tangle and cause knots and eventually matting. If you're someone who has owned a shedding dog before, the amount of maintenance on the coats may seem a little foreign to you, but most groomers know exactly what a doodle needs in order to feel at their best. So don't worry too much, and just make sure you're keeping an eye on things and being active with brushing. So, which dog is the right choice for you? Well, Cavapoos are typically better for people that want a more intimate and private relationship with their dog, one that involves more quality time instead of exercising and adventuring. Goldendoodles are naturally curious animals, and they require a steady supply of exercise and mental stimulation in order to be at their best. Other than that, it mostly comes down to your own individual preference and what you're looking for in a dog. But we would love to know all of your thoughts on which dog you prefer, so make sure to leave a comment telling us below. If you liked this video, please leave a like as well, since it helps us out in a major way. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more doodle and dog videos published regularly. That's about all we have for you today, but come back soon for more dog content.